Thank you.
Okay.
John's having a hard time. He usually calls Sean, my grandson, the one that's out. He's having a hard time. So we won't be calling.
How about now? Tracy?
I will get it for you. Let me wait on you. Have a seat.
I'm ready to go if you are.
Tracy, if I was mean, it would be Josephine.
Well, you've got an hour to blame everything on me. All right. So they didn't tell me not to. I'm going to start. Thank you, everyone, for coming today to Happy Hour. Hopefully you'll be entertained. My name is Larry Lewis. I am in a band called 90 Years Running. You can see my bandmates on my right and left. No, you don't. If you do see them, then we have some problems. Okay, I'm going to do songs from the 50s, 60s, and 70s. I hope, like I say, you know some of them. And if you don't know them, hopefully you will like them. And I'm going to start with a song from the 1970s by a band called the Eagles. And it's a song called Desperado. But you only want the ones that you can get. Desperado, you ain't getting no younger, neither am I. Your pain and your hunger, they're driving you home. And freedom, yeah, freedom, there's just some people talking. Your prison is walking through this world all alone. The sky won't snow and the sun won't shine. Hard to tell the nighttime from the day. Losing all your highs and lows, ain't it funny how the feeling goes away? Desperado, why don't you come to your senses? Come down from your fences, open the gate. Maybe raining, there's a rainbow above you. You better let somebody love you. You better let somebody love you before it's too late. Thank you, sung by the Eagles. Let's see here, what are we doing? Okay, again, I promise we're going to get to songs you know, but this is, there was this band from England in the 60s called the Beatles. And one of the members of the Beatles was John Lennon. And when they broke up, they all wrote their own stuff. And this was one of John Lennon's best songs, in my opinion. It's called Imagine. Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us. sky. Imagine all the people living for today. Imagine there's no countries. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for. And no religion too. Imagine all the people living life in peace. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. Hope someday you join us, and the world will be as one. Imagine no possessions. Wonder if you can. No need for greed or hunger. Motherhood of man. Imagine all the people sharing all the world. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. Hope someday you join us, and the world will be as one. So there was this young skinny guy from New Jersey that my mother absolutely adored, named Frank Sinatra. And this is one of the songs that I always think of him, associate with him, although this song, My Way, was written by Paul Anka. I did not know that. So this is My Way. And now the end is near, and I face the final curtain. My friend, I'll say it clear, I'll state my case, of which I'm certain. I lived a life that's full. I traveled each and every highway, but more than this, I did it my way. Regrets, I've had a few, but then again, too few to mention. What I had to do, I saw it through without exception. I planned each charted course, each careful step along the byway, but more than this, I did it my way. Yes, there were times, I'm sure you knew, when I bit off more than I could chew. But through it all, when there was doubt, I ate it up, and then I spit it out. I faced it all, and I stood tall, and I did it my way. I've loved, I've laughed and cried, I've had my fill of share of losing. And now, as tears subside, I find it all so amusing to think that I did all that, and may I say, not in a shy way. Oh no, no, not me, I did it my way. For what is a man? What has he got? For not himself, then he has not to say the things he truly feels, and not the words of one who kneels. The record shows I took the blows and did it my way. Thank you, Frankie. Maybe we do this one. Okay. Okay, this is a song from the 70s, which I guarantee you've never heard, but it's a pretty song, and I just thought I'd include it. It's called "There's a Place in the World for a Gambler." And if you guys play the lottery and, you know, stuff like that, this is for you, I guess. There's a place in the world for a gambler. There's a burden that only he can bear. There's a place in the world for a gambler. And he sees, oh yes he sees. And he sees, oh yes he sees. There's a song in the heart of a woman only truest of loves can release. There's a song in the heart of a woman. Set it free, oh set it free. Set it free, oh set it free. There's a light at the depths of your darkness. There's a calm at the eye of every storm. There's a light in the depths of your darkness. Let it shine, oh let it shine. Let it shine, oh let it shine. Okay. So the next song is by someone you've heard of. You probably know the song. I think it's one of Elton John's nicest songs. He wrote it in 1970, and it's called Your Song. I hope it is, because that should be the next one on my list. And it is. What do you know about that? So far, despite my best efforts, nothing's gone wrong yet. But the day is young. We'll see how it goes. It's a little bit funny, this feeling inside. I'm not one of those who can easily hide. I don't have much money, but boy if I did, a big house where we both could live. If I were a sculptor, but then again, no man who sells potions in a traveling show. I know it's not much, but it's the best I can do. Gift is my song, and this one's for you. And you can tell everybody this is your song. It may be quite simple, but now that it's done, hope you don't mind, and I hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is while you're in the world. Sat on the roof, I kicked off the moss. Well, a few of the verses, they got me quite cross. The sun's been quite kind while I wrote this song. It's people like you that keep it turned on. So excuse me for getting these things I do. You see, I've forgotten if they're green or they're blue. Anyway, thing is, what I really mean, yours are the sweetest eyes I've ever seen. everybody, this is your song. It may be quite simple, but now that it's done, hope you don't mind, and I hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is. You're in the world. I hope you don't mind, and I hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is. You're in the world. Thank you. Okay, this next one you will know. I'm not, saying you have to know it. I'm just saying you probably will know it. It's a song that 1961 I associated with Andy Williams, but a lot of other people did it. And it's the song Moon River. Crossing you in style someday. You dream maker, heartbreaker. Wherever you're going, I'm going your way. Two drifters off to see the world. There's such a lot of world to see. We're after the same rainbow's end, waiting round the bend, my huckleberry friend, Moon River and me. Off to see the world. There's such a lot of world to see. We're after the same rainbow's end, waiting round the bend, my huckleberry friend, Moon River and me. Thank you. Now, this next song is by someone named John Prine, and this is actually going to be the first of two John Prine songs I'm going to do. Now, you're not going to be familiar with this song, but you all will understand what it's about. This is a song about Dear Abby. Now, the kids do Facebook and Instagram, and everyone's emailing each other and looking for advice, but in the day, what do we have? We had Dear Abby, right? We had problems, we'd write to Dear Abby and she'd give us the answers. So here is a song about Dear Abby. It's got 4 parts to it. The chorus is always the same. There's a small chance by the time I get to the song you'll be singing along. There's a very big chance that you won't be, but that's okay. I'm a big boy, I can handle it. So here we go. This is a song about Dear Abby. Dear Abby, my feet are too long. My hair's falling out, my rights are all wrong. My friends, they all tell me I've no friends at all. Won't you write me a letter, won't you give me a call? Sign, bewildered. Bewildered, bewildered, you have no business. Bewildered, bewildered, you have no complaint. You are what you are and you ain't what you ain't. So listen up, Buster, and listen up good. Stop wishing for bad luck and knocking on wood. That was the first one. They get better, I think. Dear Abby, my fountain pen leaks. My wife hollers at me, my kids are all freaks. Every side I get up on is the wrong side of bed. If it weren't so expensive, I'd wish I was dead. Signed, unhappy. This chorus is going to sound familiar. Here it comes. Unhappy, unhappy, you have no complaint. You are what you are and you ain't what you ain't. Listen up, Buster, and listen up good. Stop wishing for bad luck and knocking on wood. Here comes number 3. Dear Abby, you won't believe this. My stomach makes noises whenever I kiss. My girlfriend, she tells me it's all in my head. My stomach, it tells me to write you instead. Sign, noisemaker. Noisemaker, noisemaker, you have no complaint. You are what you are and you ain't what you ain't. So listen up, Buster, and listen up good. Stop wishing for bad luck and knocking on wood. Here comes the last one, and it's the best one of all. Wait till it comes around. Dear Abby, well, I never thought that me and my girlfriend would ever get caught. We were sitting in the backseat just shooting the breeze, with her hair up in curlers and her pants to her knees. Signed, just married, you have no complaint. You are what you are and you ain't what you ain't. So listen up, Buster, and listen up good. Stop wishing for bad luck and knocking on wood. Signed, dear Abby. All right. Okay. No show like this is complete without Elvis, and this is my first only Elvis song? I don't know. Maybe there might be another one in here later if we have time. We'll see. Guaranteed you will know this one. When was this written? Let me see. I'm supposed to know that. 1961, Elvis, Can't Help Falling in Love. Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I say, would it be a sin if I can't help falling in love with you? Like a river flows surely to the sea, and then so it goes, some things are meant to be. River flows surely to the sea, and then so it goes, some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, if I can't help falling in love with you. For I can't help falling in love with you. Thank you. Okay, this next song, well, it isn't really dedicated to the Red Sox fans here because I'm not actually a Red Sox fan, but and I really shouldn't even be playing this song, but it's kind of a cool song. I like it. It's Neil Diamond's Sweet Caroline. Now, it's not really clear if he wrote this about Caroline Kennedy. Some people think he did. I actually don't know, but I do know if you go to a baseball game at Fenway Park, and somewhere in the 8th inning, if the Red Sox are winning, they play this song on the loudspeaker. So this is Sweet Caroline. Let's see. Where it began, I spring. Spring became a summer. Who'd believe you'd come along? Hands, touching hands, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. I've been inclined to believe they never would. Look at the night, it don't seem so lonely. We'll fill it up with only two. And when I hurt runs off my shoulder, how can I hurt when I'm holding you? Warm, touching warm, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. I'd be inclined to believe they never would. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. I've been inclined to believe they never would. Thank you. Thank you, Neil. I heard some people knew that song. That's good. All right, here's another old one. 1954. Gosh, everyone did this song. This is Fly Me to the Moon. Sinatra, Paul Anka. Apparently the first time this was sung by anyone, I suppose, was Kay Ballard, 1954. I won't tell you, 1954, don't get mad at me, that was the year I was born. So. But I was very perceptive. When I was even an infant, I knew this song. Actually, true story. So when I was growing up, my mom used to listen to this AM station, would play a lot of her favorite songs, and the same station, but on the FM dial, played my favorite songs. And we wouldn't like fight over the radio, but I got to grow up listening to her stuff, and she got to grow up with me listening to my stuff. So I did learn a lot of these songs when I was a little kid. So here we go. Fly me to the moon and let me sing among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, Okay, now, if you have grandchildren or great-grandchildren or, something like that, like little people, and you remember them, This is a song you may have heard them listening to. It was sung by none other than Kermit the Frog on Sesame Street. Written by, well, wait a minute. So I guess Kermit the Frog, AKA Jim Henson. And who is this written by? I don't know who it was written by. But this is the song Rainbow Connection by Kermit the Frog. Why are there so many songs about rainbows and what's on the other side? Rainbows are visions, but only illusions. Rainbows have nothing to hide. So we've been told many times to think. I know they're wrong, wait and see. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. Who said that every wish could be heard and answered, wished on a morning star? Somebody thought that and someone believed it. Look what it's done so far. What's so amazing that keeps us stargazing? What do we think we might see? Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, lovers, the dreamers, and me. We've been half asleep. Have you heard voices? Heard them calling my name? Are these the sweet sounds of all for young sailors? I think that they're one and the same. I've heard it too many times to ignore it. Something I'm supposed to be. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, lovers, the dreamers, and me. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. Okay. So this next one, I hate to do this sometimes, but this next song is sort of a serious song, and I'm starting to get to where this song has some meaning to me, and I think a lot of people can relate to it. I'm not trying to make anybody sad, but it's a little bit of a sad song. It's also written by the same guy, John Prine, who wrote the Dear Abby song, and it's called Hello in There. Because I think we all need more respect and more dignity, so that's what this song is about. We had an apartment in the city. In Loretta, like living there. It'd been years since the kids had grown, a life on their own, left us alone. John and Linda live in Omaha. Joe is somewhere on the road. We lost Davy in the Korean War. Still don't know what for. Don't want her anymore. You know, old trees just grow stronger, and old rivers get wilder every day. Old people just get lonesome, waiting for someone to say hello in there. Hello. Me and Loretta, we don't talk much more. Sits and stares at the back door screen. All the news just repeats itself like some forgotten dream that we both have seen. Someday I'll call up Rudy. We work together in the factory. What do I say when he asks what's new? Nothing much with you, nothing much to do. You know, old trees just grow stronger, and old rivers get wilder every day. We all just get lonesome, waiting for someone to say hello in there. Didn't want to make anyone sad, so now this next song will hopefully cheer you up a little bit. This is 1958, I think, something like that. I have a rough idea when this was written because the guy who wrote it was killed in a plane crash in like 1970, so he probably didn't write it after that. This is a Buddy Holly song, True Love Ways. Just you know why you and I will by and by know true love ways. Sometimes we'll sigh, sometimes we'll cry, and you know why, just you and I know true love ways. Throughout the days, our true love ways will bring us joy to share with those who really care. Sometimes we'll sigh, sometimes we'll cry, and we'll know why, just you and I know true love ways. Throughout the days, our true love ways will bring us joy to share. Those who really care. Sometimes we'll sigh, sometimes we'll cry, and we'll know why, just you and I know true love. Thank you. Okay, so now we're going to jump ahead to 1970 by a guy named Cat Stevens. So let me explain this song. It's called Father and Son. And so the first part of the song, the father speaking, then the son answers him, then the son speaking, and the father speaking, and the son answers him. Anyway, so they're just talking about generations. You know, why can't we communicate? Why can't we get along? So this is Cat Stevens called Father and Son. It's not time. Let's play it, and let's actually try to sing it on key. How about that? It's not time to make a change. Just relax and take it easy. You're still young. That's your fault. There's so much you have to know. Find a girl, settle down. If you want to, you can marry. Look at me. I am old, but I'm happy. I was once like you are now, but I know that it's not easy to be calm when you found something going on. Take your time, think a lot, think of everything you've got, or you'll still be here tomorrow. Your dreams may not. Here comes the sun. How can I try to explain? When I do, he turns away again. It's always been the same old story. From the moment I could talk, I was ordered to listen. Now there's a way, and I know that I have to go away. I know I have to go. Here comes the father again. It's not time to make a change. Just sit down and take it slowly. You're still young, that's your fault. There's so much you have to go through. Find a girl, settle down. If you want to, you can marry. Look at me, I'm old, but I'm happy. all the times that I have cried, keeping everything I do inside. It's hard, but it's harder to ignore them. If they're right, then I'd agree. Then I know that's them, not me. Now there's a way, and I know that I have to go away. I know I have to go away. All right, I'm blasting through these songs. I'm not really sure why, but it's okay. So, my wife and I both grew up in New York City. I went to Forest Hills High School, which can claim Captain Kangaroo, and Simon and Garfunkel went to my high school. But my wife's got a whole slew of like senators and performers, and all kinds of people went to her high school, Madison High School in Brooklyn. And this one young lady went to Madison High School named Carole King. Now, Carole King is kind of amazing. Musical genius is not being too much of an exaggeration. When she was young, still in high school, she got a job writing for the Brill Building, right, pumping out popular songs that was done by Motown and kind of everybody. And there was a cool story. She was really young. She was at this recording studio. She was writing like jingles for advertisers. And there was a full orchestra, because remember in those days, they didn't have all these machines and fancy electronic stuff. They had actual orchestras. So the orchestra leader, and she was there, he invited her to, sit in and listen to how they do things. He says, I got to take a break. I'll be back in a few minutes. So she gets up to the lectern, and remember, it's an orchestra, so she's got the entire score in front of her. When the guy comes back, she's leading the orchestra, because she can read all of the music for the orchestra. That's how talented she was. Well, anyway, this is a song that she wrote in like 1961 or 62, covered by the Drifters, called Up on a Roof. Getting me down, people are just too much for me to face. I climb way up to the top of the stairs, all my cares just drift right into space. On the roof, it's peaceful as can be. There the world below don't bother me. So when I come home feeling tired and beat, go up where the air is fresh and sweet. Get away from the hustling crowd, all the rat race noise down in the street. On the roof, the only place I know. You just have to wish to make it so. At night the stars put on a show for free. And darling, you can share it all with me. Keep on telling you that right smack dab in the middle of town, found a paradise, trouble-proof. If this old world starts getting you down, there's room enough for two. On a roof, up on a roof, up on a, everything is alright, everything is alright, everything is alright, up on a roof. Thank you. Well, I've miscalculated, so I've got to go into my encore songs. These are encore songs. What are those? Those are the ones that I haven't really practiced very much. Okay. So who knows what you're going to get? Okay. So 1971, Steve Goodman wrote a song called "The City of New Orleans." So this is a song about a train. And I tend to think, even though it's a song about a train, I think it's a song about kind of America, especially middle America. So this was a train that started out in Illinois and in a couple of days ends up in New Orleans. People still travel by train, but in the Northeast more so than the rest of the country. You know, like in the old days, like baseball, all the teams would travel by train. They all got to know each other. Now, of course, they fly and they fly on their private jets and everything. But anyway, so this takes you back to a time when people were traveling by train, and it's called City of New Orleans. Riding on the City of New Orleans in our Central Monday morning rail. 15 cars, 15 restless riders, 3 conductors, 25 sacks of mail. All along the southbound Odyssey, the train pulls out of Kankakee, rolls along past houses, farms, and fields, passing trains that have no names, freight yards full of old men, and the graveyards of the rusted automobiles. Good morning, America, how are you? Don't you know me? I'm your native son. I'm the train they call the City of New Orleans. I'll be gone 500 miles when the day is done, dealing card games with the old man in the club car. Penny pointing, no one keeping score. Want to pass a paper bag that holds a bottle. All the fields are rumbling beneath the floor, and the sons of Pullman porters and the sons of engineers ride their father's magic carpet made of steel. Mamas with their babes asleep, rocking to the gentle beat, and the rhythm of the rail is all they feel. Good morning, America, how are you? Don't you know me? I'm your native son. I'm the train they call the City of New Orleans. I'll be gone 500 miles when the day is done. Nighttime on the City of New Orleans, changing cars in Memphis, Tennessee. Halfway home, we'll be there by morning, through the Mississippi darkness, rolling down to the sea. And all the TNT towns and people fade into a bad dream. Stay around, she hasn't heard the news. Conductor sings this song again. Passengers will please refrain. This train's got to disappear in railroad blues. Good night, America, how are you? Don't you know me? I'm your native son. I'm the train they call the City of New Orleans. I'll be gone 500 miles when the day is done. Good morning, America, how are you? Don't you know me? I'm your native son. I'm the train they call the City of New Orleans. I'll be gone 500 miles when the day is done. All right, well, we've gotten far enough along that I guess I've only got 2 left. I gotta slow down or something like that. But they're okay. The last one, the next to last one, this is an Elvis song. There's another one. This one is you'll know this one too. This is Suspicious Minds. It's actually kind of late Elvis, 1968. Here we go. My best Elvis imitation. I guess I have to gain about 50 pounds though, right? Okay. Here we go. We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. to me when you don't believe a word I say. We can't go on together with suspicious minds, and we can't build our dreams with suspicious minds. If an old friend I know stopped by to say hello, would I still see suspicion in her eyes? Here we go again, asking where I've been. You can see these tears are real, I'm crying. We can't go on together with suspicious minds. We can't build our dreams with suspicious minds. Oh, let our love survive. I'll dry the tears from your eyes. Don't let a good thing die. When, honey, you know I never lied to you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We're caught in a trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Why can't you see what you're doing to me when you don't believe a word I say? Yes, don't you know I'm caught in a trap? I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Thank you, Elvis. Well, I had no idea that I was going to be coming into a room where people were imbibing, so to speak. So this is my last song because I've run out of music. This is a song by a guy from Saratoga Springs named Kevin McCrell. The name of his band is called The McCrells. He named it after himself. And this was his band's sort of only favorite song. You don't have to know this one, but this is a great song to be done with. And thank you so much for letting me come here and play with you today. I really appreciate it. You know, I've been sort of stuck just like you all. So this is great to get out. Maybe the next time you see me, you'll get to see what I look like. Hey, nobody look. Ready? See? This is what I look like. Okay. Don't turn me in. Okay. I'm going to try to do this one. Sometimes I don't get to sing this on key right away, but I'll get it eventually. And it's a fun song, and if you can remember the chorus after the third or fourth time, you know, please sing along. But here we go. Are gone. It's all beer and whiskey and song from now on. Laugh at the darkness and dance until dawn. All of the hard days are gone. We're all safe and warm here, my friends. The hard days are gone, they won't come again. So raise up your voices and give us a song. All of the hard days are gone. Oh, all of the hard days are gone. It's all beer and whiskey and songs from now on. Laugh at the darkness and dance until dawn. All of the hard days are gone. Life has been So thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you.